As artificial intelligence changes the game for companies and investors, Barron's annual roundtable of investing experts has named their top stock picks for 2026. Our panel has the details. So, Josh, this is the week that we published the third and final installment for this year. I realize it's a dozen investors with their own approaches, unique approaches, but can you tease out any themes that sort of united the stock picks?
I think the biggest theme, Jack, was sort of looking beyond the mega cap tech trade and maybe the tech trade sort of as a whole, right? You think about some of the stocks that were recommended. You're talking about a company like DoorDash that could benefit from AI, right? So you're thinking about the broad impacts sort of AI, but not directly AI. So again, sort of that broadening theme, but there also was a fair amount of caution. I mean, the panelists were overall optimistic, but talking a fair amount about valuations. The quote that stuck out to me from Meryl Whitmer, she only picked 3 stocks because she felt like the market was fully valued and there wasn't a lot of opportunity to find good value trades within it.
And that's not surprising coming from Meryl Whitmer. She's on the Berkshire Hathaway board. Warren Buffett has a huge cash pile for the same reason. Meryl, by the way, averaged 27.5% last year on her picks. Not a single one of her stocks went down, so she's got a good record so far. What caught your eye, Josh, in terms of the stock picks?
Yeah, so 2 I'll highlight for you, Jack. So Chris Roback highlighted Nike, and then David Giroux highlighted Starbucks. And what stuck out to me about both of those is sort of they're very famous consumer companies that have been underperforming for a while now, right? So when are those companies going to turn around? But it also reminded me of kind of the different stories that you're seeing within the consumer right now. You take a look at Starbucks, sort of a much different story than Nike, right? Starbucks is really just trying to get same-store sales back to consistent growth. They have that new CEO, Brian Niccol, coming over from Chipotle. And then you take a look at Nike. Nike's got a tough path here, right? That's not a sure thing that Nike is to come back. I see a lot of Hokas on the street. I see a lot of On running shoes on the street. And can Nike really win back that competition? I think is a harder question than is Starbucks. Are we going to all keep going to Starbucks? I probably am, right? But yeah, I can buy Amazon shorts for $30 that replace my Nike ones. So sort of that bifurcated consumer story standpoint.
Yeah, there's a lot more competition in Nike's world than in Starbucks' world. Starbucks has some execution problems, but there aren't 16 different companies of that size.
Right. Other than Dunkin' Donuts, of course.
Exactly.
Got to shout it out, Massachusetts.
So Elizabeth, in a K-shaped economy, you went luxury.
Yeah, went for the upper part, and also a Christopher Roback, pick LVMH, which is the world's largest maker of luxury goods. They own Louis Vuitton, of course, that's the LV in the name, but also Tiffany, Sephora, and Tag Heuer, among other names. And, he thinks it's in the early stages of recovering from challenges like inflation dampened spending. It's expanding its hotel footprint this year, which is exciting, getting into people's desire for experiences. And meanwhile, it's cheap. It's a bargain,
Sephora seems unstoppable. My 12-year-old collects lip balm like I used to collect baseball cards.
You never have enough. It's true.
Al, sure enough, there were some Al Root-like picks among the 32 picks. Choose your favorites for us.
Yeah, I love industrials. I love manufacturing. Meryl Whitmer, one of her picks, I have a tremendous amount of respect for her ever since she picked Chaparral Steel. So when she recommends a small cap, I pay attention. She likes Cactus, which is an oil field company. Our services company, they make Safe Drill, makes drilling safer. They're growing, only trades at about 19 times 26 earnings. Henry Ellenbogen, RBC Bearings, about 1/3 aerospace, 2/3 industrial, kind of like an industrial compounder, buys companies, integrates them well, margins expand. Stock has been tremendous for a long time. And then less obscure, Todd Alston, Deere, it's near and dear to my heart as well. We picked that stock, and it's the same things. Bottom of the ag cycle. Farmers have been struggling for a couple years and things are getting better, but also they have such a runway with technology, AI, self-driving tractors, AI-assisted planting. I'm a big Deere fan, and so is Todd.
The way AI and tech is being used in farming is extraordinary. Yeah, your grandpa would not recognize these days. Give us a bonus pick, Josh. What else jumped out for you?
Yeah, I mentioned the DoorDash pick, and what I thought was interesting about that DoorDash pick was it's not about more consumers coming or customers coming on to the app. What the bull case was for DoorDash was us ordering more from DoorDash, right? So getting maybe retail items in the future, getting your groceries from DoorDash. As someone that's we're wondering about a Northeast snowstorm, how it's going to play out, right? Sure, yeah. Maybe you can order more from DoorDash than just already made food. You can get your groceries too, and that's something we'll be doing over the next couple of years. Is sort of the bull case for Dash.
Alrighty, people get lazier and lazier. DoorDash does well.
I'll take it.
Yeah, okay. Tip your driver though in a snowstorm.
Exactly.
Tip real well.